Well, we should get some credit for this. Some big news from our coverage of President Trump's rally last weekend. We have the ratings from Nielsen and others. Newsmax had over 5 million people tune in, and that was up 40% over his last rally last October in Iowa.
Wow, people ready to give back. But how did CNN treat the Trump rally? Here's what Brian Stelter said.
What's newsworthy, what's interesting, is the way these rallies are covered or the way they're ignored. Major networks and newsrooms mostly do ignore Trump's lies. ABC's Morning Show today, no mention of the rally. NBC, no mention of the rally. Even Fox and Friends only mentioned Trump a couple of times this morning. Fox did not hype the rally in advance. Fox did not air it live, did not play all the greatest hits afterward. They're much busier with Biden bashing. So Trump fans had to seek out smaller channels like Newsmax, One America News, and Right Side Broadcasting in order to get their fix. These channels treated the rally like a Super Bowl with hours of pregame coverage and live interviews from the scene. Most Arizonans were not rushing to the rally. The vast majority of Americans don't care enough about politics to spend their Saturday night listening to a former president rant and rave. Most people didn't care, didn't give one hoot. He tells his fans to do this, and that. Some of them, a small number, do tune into these fringe channels if they can find them somewhere. But when even Fox chooses not to carry a Trump rally at the start of the midterm year, you know something's going on. That's not strength. That's a weakness for the former president.
Okay, that's a lot of time spent saying nobody was watching the Trump rally. Well, you were here, right? This was kind of the big lie technique. CNN, Stelter, you know, they're doing that. A lot of people think they've done it before. They repeat a lie often enough and people believe it, but the fact is people were watching.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's believing him. So let's look at the actual data. How about that? Let's look at the data. Huge audience, over 5 million, Brian and others. This is bigger than Fox News, CNN, and MSNBC combined in 1 hour in daytime prime ratings. But let's take a look at CNN's audience, Brian, and your ratings that night, specifically when Stelter says no one was watching Trump. Well, here's the reality of that. The interesting part, CNN is available, by the way, in 20 million homes, more than Newsmax. On cable systems, and we still beat CNN big time in overall viewers. Yeah,
but if you look at the coverage of the ratings, which shows the cable viewership on a proportional basis, Newsmax really kind of destroyed CNN. I'm sorry, but that's just what's going on.
I'm not sorry.
What that means is that Newsmax was in first place last Saturday night. CNN, what place? 1, 2, 3, 4th place, right? So remember, CNN's ratings from last year, down 80%. Well, up to the end of 2021, right? So people apparently turning it off. They're giving us a chance. So when Mr. Stelter, you know, that a lot of people feel is putting out disinformation here, says that nobody was watching. Maybe nobody was watching CNN, but there were a lot of people watching here on Newsmax. We're just trying to put things out there that people are interested in. Apparently, they were interested in this.
And one last thing. AT&T, by the way, owns CNN now, with their ratings collapsing at CNN. No wonder they want to cancel conservative channels and close down competitors. Don't let them do that. To everyone that watched us Saturday night.
And you were here last week.
It was so much fun. Come on, it was fun. Obviously, a lot of people were having a good time and watching, and I have a feeling Brian might have been sneaking a peek or two as well. He put me in his book, apparently.
Really?
And didn't let me know. So, I don't know, he cares about something.